Hey guys, this is gamercal doing this game again. It's Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. It's been a while, I know. This, unfortunately, however, is post-commentary because I don't know quite how, but I managed to lose the original. I think it must have been cleaning up something and I just kind of lost it. So yeah, we are going to have to do this all post-style. But that is fine because I kind of want to use this as an update anyway, you know, on general stuff. So yeah, let's just go ahead. DK versus Diddy, the obvious matchup as you've seen me set up, and I haven't actually watched this at all otherwise, so I don't really know a whole lot of what goes on or what to say or anything like that, so yeah, we're just going to completely wing it. Also, apparently going to wing it off this fast fairway here. The problem with DK is kind of the same as Mario. Both of their controls are the same, 4 bars below average, and they're really horrible. I kind of got away with that shot. Massively got away with that shot, but it's fine, it's just the way it goes sometimes. Diddy hit a very good shot there, that's for sure. But anyway, let's go with the life, not even life update stuff. How lucky can you get? Getting away with something like that is ridiculous. And I'm debating what to do here, going for 3-wood or 1-wood with the bottom of the ball. I guess the 1 is what I ended up going because I didn't want to use a power shot. I think it worked quite well in the end, looking at that. And yeah, anyway, general stuff. I'm sorry, obviously not updated in a while, because of course the stream was going on last week. We managed to raise about £60, I think, so that was pretty good actually. I was surprised that we managed to get that. You know, I've already had this conversation with Retro, so it'll probably be like da-da-da over this, but I don't care. I wasn't actually expecting to get very much of anything from this. You know, I was thinking it would be much more. Wow, you came pretty close. I was thinking it would be much more for the experience rather than actually raising a whole ton of money, because I honestly didn't think gamers, and especially gamers and streaming stuff like that, would really do something like that. And let's have some animations. Yeah! Obviously, Diddy is like, dang it all, I lost and stuff, and so I'm gonna fall on the ground, and DK's like, hey, check my muscles out, I'm awesome. And I also have teeth. Because as we've said before, why is it raining on this hole? Seriously, this is like the worst hole for it to be raining on. It's already a freaking awful hole as it is, but why does it have to rain as well? Nah, I think I play it safe on this one, yeah, as rather than going for any sort of risky shot, might as well just play completely safe. I hit the shot perfectly, so it goes exactly where I want, and I can safely get onto the top of that hill over there, the cliffside, so that I can try next turn for, you know, next shot, trying to go for birdie stuffs. And Diddy hits actually a very good shot here. It's in the rough, sure, but he can still get to the same area, so that's not too bad. I look at this thinking, what can I even do here? Really, this is just so bad. But yeah, as I was saying, the charity stream stuff went very well, even though there was a few blips here and there. There was a couple of things, especially at the start of the week, because we didn't have very many organized slots at the start of the week. It was a bit awkward, but in the end it worked out pretty nicely. He's got a horrible eye here, and for some reason, no ambition on the AI, they decide to lay up short. It doesn't really work very well, because now he's still going to have to take a shot to get on top of the cliffside, and so he's going to be shooting for par at the very best. But looking at how bad that shot was, he's lucky to be on the fairway, very lucky. And my wicked fade will get around here, thinking, herp, what do I do here? I think I try and hit over the tree first and go, fuck it, that's not gonna work, so let's just hit the bottom of the ball, use my fade and go underneath the tree, and we can work with that. DK has got a low shot, it's about 4 bars. Is it 4? I think it's actually 3 bars below average. His control is 4 bars below average. His fade is 6 bars of fade. It's the same as Bowser's draw, which is really freaking ridiculous. And yeah, he's not an easy character to work with, despite his massive distance. 215 yards as a non-star character is very large. And Diddy's hit a pretty terrible shot there. That's not a nice putt to do in the rain, and as we're gonna see, I don't believe he would make it. No, it was a weird thing, that one. I just go, right, okay, line this one up, I want to get the birdie off of this because I do like doing very well with these sorts of characters, you know. They're tricky to use, but I do like to do well with them. And there we go. So yeah, as I was trying to say before I started going on about the game itself, the actual streaming stuff went great. This hole is freaking awful for this type of character. But yeah, the streaming stuff went very well, and thank you very much for everybody who is involved in that. We managed to get, over the course of the week that we did it for, we managed to amass just under 3,000 views for that. Which, considering we didn't exactly have masses of advertising from peoples and stuff, you know, there was quite a few people I asked who were kind of interested, but you know, a lot of people didn't hear about it very much, you know, but we had a lot of oh god, this looks nasty. We had a lot of people involved in it, basically, and it was very, very nice. It was a fun thing to do, excellent fun. I'm really glad I was one of the big organisers in that, and yeah, thanks to people from Endgame as well, because they were massively helpful with that. They, you know, gave us like featured slots and stuff, and I just missed that, which was kind of lame. Diddy shouldn't miss this, and I think he doesn't, so yeah, there wasn't much chance of him missing that. It was largely straight, so I actually lose the hole. So now we see DK's losing animation. And he's like, oh my god, I lost. I have to cover my eyes and not show my teeth this time because, you know, you don't show your teeth if you lose. Only if you win. So yeah, we're actually starting behind on a hole, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, streaming stuff. There is a couple of things that are going to come out of that, however. There's one especially. As people would have known from all my bulletins and stuff like that, I was doing the Touhou games on, you know, streaming stuff for that. Where am I going to hit this? This is a bit of a weird shot. Like, I don't get it, like, where I'm going with this. What am I even trying to do here? I don't know, but I've managed to pull it off, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, there's, as people know, I was streaming the Touhou stuff. Some of them didn't go as well as others, but I did get a 1cc of all of them, which I did. But, apart from the last one, because I streamed 10 Desires on the day that it came out, and I didn't really know very much of anything about how hard it was going to go on that, and you know, that ended up being a 3cc, I think. Maybe 4, I can't even remember, I don't know how badly I did at that, but not the point. The point is, Phantasmagoria Flower View is one that was done. That control was freaking awful. I am very lucky not to be in the water there. That's how bad DK's control gets. Really, really bad. But yeah, Phantasmagoria was done there, and it was actually done rather well. So, as I kind of sort of hinted that I might do, I am going to use that playthrough as the at least the basis for the stream. It's not the stream, for the LP that itself. It's still live commentary and all of that, and I shouldn't have top spun that, that's why it went away, but whatever. Yeah, it was still live commentary and whatnot, so it's not as if I'm gimping on that, but of course, as far as you know from the UFO recordings and stuff before, Phantasmagoria, I mean, streaming itself is not going to give... How did he miss that? He threw that hole away, seriously. But yeah, streaming itself doesn't give as high quality as what I usually record in, and I know I've watched it through, and some bits of it do frame skip a little bit, so what I'm gonna do, especially considering it's about 32 minutes long and I'm going to keep it in one video thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to record the replay with live commentary. Why did I toss him in that? That was such a bad call. Seriously. But yeah, it's going to be a one video for the main run itself, which was done with the live commentary and stuff. It's going to be in the streaming settings, so he did just about as bad as me. But yeah, the resolution was only like 400 by 300 or something. The frame rate is not as perfect as it would normally be, I guess is the way of putting it. It's not as high quality as what I would like, but it's high enough, and hey, I can use the forward in here instead. Well, let's go for that then. Sure, why the hell not? actually getting the accuracy kind of okay, that might turn out fine. Yep, not really any problems with that, providing I don't get stuck on the hill, but I don't think I did, so that's okay. And now Diddy's gonna have to do some sort of recovery-based thing as well, so who cares. But yeah, the live stream version is going to go up. That will probably go up first, and then because I saved a replay as well, I'm going to record the replay with post-narrative style commentary. It'll probably be a lot more structured as a result, but of course it won't be live, but I have one thing of it live already, so you know, I'm kind of happy with that. It seems like a good idea to me anyway. For those who want the higher quality stuff, you can hear my sort of structured based commentary with post stuff, and for those who just want the live reaction based stuff, that is going to be there as well. The extra stage was a real disaster in the stream though, and I didn't actually ever clear it, so you know, I died at Shiki about 3 times, which was pretty annoying. But yeah, I'm going to do the extra stage and stuff live, so as per usual. But I just figured I'd let you know Phantasmagoria will actually get uploaded now, because I did get a decent run of the main game itself. Very decent run actually, I was super surprised at the way that went. But yeah, not spoiling stuff on that for those who weren't at the stream. So yeah, that is the major stuff. I guess the other thing is that I do have one more video of the Super Mario Bros. 3 stuff that was pre-recorded. I haven't actually edited that yet because it was kind of a couple of days before the streaming stuff started, and whoa, that was pretty good. Pretty damn good shot there. But yeah, the stream was too close to coming up, and it just wasn't the right time to edit that. So I'll hopefully be doing that soon. I don't know where Diddy went with that, but I also don't know what's happening with that any further. Holy crap, he only just made that. That was a terrible shot, seriously. Dude. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that yet, because I haven't really managed to speak to Shane at all about that, so we might not have any of that for a while after this next part. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, not overly fussed about that immediately, because it's, you know, it's fine. And I'll get back to recording this at some point. I need to get the game off my brother again actually, but yeah. Hey, I can go over here, let's do that. Let's hope I don't screw the shot up, which I probably will now that I've thought about that, but yeah. So anyway, we are of course playing on Blooper Bay. You know I'm not very good at this course traditionally, but I figured it would be a change because we haven't played a character match on this course yet, so I thought why the hell not. That was actually sort of mishit in the right general ways for me to get a good shot off of this, so I was very happy with that. And yeah, that is a nice clean way for approaching, unlike what Yoshi did before. But yeah, the AI, Diddy is really just not playing very well at all anymore. It's kind of depressing, to be honest. Depressing that he managed to take a hole off of me when he's playing so badly. But to be honest, sometimes the AI will take holes off you just because there's one or two, especially par 3s, as you've seen. The par 3 was the one he wanted on, but especially those ones, they do occasionally play very well, and DK, you're going to curve that thing straight into that volcano if you stick with that. But yeah, good job, it's kind of not going to hit the volcano anymore. But yeah, sometimes the AI does play well enough to get stuff going, which is obviously annoying for me, but yeah, it's not really too much of an issue. And hey, how about that for a shot? No wonder I'm replaying this one, that was amazing. I was perfectly online. Obviously 1 bar too short in the power in the end, but that was such a pretty shot. I mean, when you get the accuracy right, these dudes can really hit some very, very nice shots. You know, DK, Bowser, PT, that sort of character. Unfortunately, Diddy is really just completely flopping at the moment. It's a shame because he did so well for us in that tournament video, but not to be, you know. So all around, he's just sucking. But yeah, what else has been going on? Not really very much actually. Pretty much all of my last week was dominated by the stream stuff. And the fact of 10 Desires has just come out. I guess I can talk about that for a little bit, because 10 Desires is pretty damn awesome. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I really do like the game. Obviously, glitched extra stage aside, that made me rage a bit because I had 3 lives and 1 bomb left. If I'd have known the glitch would have been solved by bombing through the last spell card at the end of it, then I would have definitely done that, because I would have cleared the extra stage there, but I didn't, and so, you know, I'm probably going to wait for the patch before I play it again. It is a fun extra stage, but yeah. Also, this was kind of a bit of a lucky shot, that's why that's getting replayed again, because I wanted to try and get a better angle, but it wasn't going to give it to me. Still, that was a pretty damn good shot, bouncing off of the top of the hill. Must have clipped that fast fairway, I think. To have gotten that sort of bounce, it looked like it clipped the fast fairway, but that was a very nice shot nonetheless. Diddy didn't exactly do too badly either, but he's got a pretty long approach, and I don't think he makes it. That's a decent effort though. But yeah, it hits the rough, so that's not quite made it. And we can indeed make it on for a freaking birdie chance once again. You know, it seems to be what I was doing well with this game, so yeah. I also haven't played it, this game, I haven't played it since the last time I did a video for this, so I don't know how the next place is gonna go. Also, that is a very, very low driving. That didn't quite go as much as I wanted, but it's still in a good position. And Diddy actually missed his gigantic impact meter there. How do you miss an impact meter that size? But now he hits the pin. As I've said, when the AI gets in trouble, they start hitting better, but of course it's too late at that point, so, you know, I just go with your basic sort of chip and miss, because, you know, that's just how it goes. But it doesn't make too much of a difference. Anyway, 10 Desires. It's a very fun game. I'm glad that Zin managed to, not managed, that he... How did I miss that putt? Oh my god, that was so freaking terrible. I know it's partly because of the rain. I've missed a putt like that before in the rain, but seriously, that was a straight 4-foot putt. Never miss those normally. But yeah, 10 Desire stuff. I'm glad that Zin put down the life costs and the bomb count requirements thing. It used to be 10 spirits for a bomb, 10 spirits for the first life, 15 for the second, etc. But now it's 8, 10, 12, 15. So you get about 4 extra lives during the game. You really don't get very many lives in 10 Desires. That's by design, and Diddy, that's a bunker. Oh god, wow, Diddy's completely failed. What can he even do from here? That's about it, isn't it? But yeah, the decent thing about it is that it's not that hard in comparison, but that's why there's fewer lives than before. The most lives I have ever had in one thing of 10 Desires is 7. I've never even maxed out the life gauge. That's how few lives there seems to be in this one. But, you know, it's fine. And the computer is making me do some stupid stuff because I'm caught right down in the middle of the hill. That really freaking sucks. And there is nothing else I can do apart from roughly hit a freaking 5 or 6 iron out of this. It's a really terrible thing. But yeah, there's plenty of bombs though. I mean, the 8 spirits per bomb, and you can double the value of them by good use of trance. So there is definitely enough bombs in the game, and that sort of offsets the thing of having not very many lives. The trance itself can offset that as well, actually, because you can use that offensively during cards. Granted, you'll fail them, but you can use it offensively to clear out cards that you don't like, i.e. the 7th one of the extra stage, because holy crap. But yeah, it's very, very good in the end. The hard mode and Lunatic have a lot more spirits than easy and normal. That again is by design, I've read that, and it's nice because it means then you can use trance a lot more systematically when you play the lunatic mode and whatnot, so you can actually stand a chance of getting the resources through the really tough stuff. It's a fair bit different to UFO in that sense, where UFO kind of made you suffer regardless, but 10 Desires, it gives you more stuff. Holy crap, Diddy, that was terrible. Diddy just failed this entire play, I know that much. It's sad that it took me so, a long time to actually beat him off of this because he played so badly, but that's part of the hazard of using DK. Why did I replay that? Oh, I know why, because it kicked off of the green. Kicked off the fringe, I was like, holy crap, that was lucky. But yeah. This is a really horrible putt, by the way. Don't think that was particularly easy, because it just lots and lots of side on the hills and stuff. Too much break to really care about. I just went, screw it, I'm hitting it, and there we go. Also, yeah, what else was I going to say? The bosses are actually very doable in 10 Desires. I managed to go through stage 6 on hard with only losing 1 life, and that was only because I ran out of bombs, I think, in the end. But yeah, it's very, very doable in comparison to a lot of them. This, of course, then plays in the fact if I screw up an awful lot, because I get maybe too complacent, but yeah. Take a look at this freaking shot, by the way. This was awesome. Wasn't quite the way it was supposed to go, but hit it slightly. It hits off the wood and lands on the fairway. I thought right in front of a tree, so I thought I'm screwed for the next shot, but I'm really not, because DK's got that gigantic fade, so that tree is a non-issue. So that was pretty much one of the best shots of the round right there. It was a beautiful little thing, it just looked so awesome. I don't even know why I hit it over there, actually. I think it was probably the safest place to go, but yeah. But anyway, Diddy's actually doing quite well on this hole, that makes a change. As I was trying to say though, yeah, the game itself is very, very doable. I don't have any problems whatsoever with the stages. Now, this is going to be a horrible approach. Take a look at this. This is just evil. But yeah, I don't have any problem with any of the stages. This is way different to the other games in that, I think apart from Imperishable Night, but even then there's one part in stage 3 Imperishable Night that kinda sucks. But and this is just about the only game of the series where I can safely say there is no part of any of the stages, on hard at least, that I don't get. There's been no part of any of the stages in Lunatic which I've played so far. I've gotten up to stage 4 and then just went screw it because it was annoying me too much. But yeah, there's not been any part of any of the stages that I can't do, even in the extra stage. So I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I know it's a good thing, because you don't want to have parts of the stages which are just so hard that you never get them without bombing or anything, but when you compare it to the last 2, even technically Mountain of Faith as well, the stage 4 of Mountain of Faith, there's a lot of bits that you go, what the hell is this? But yeah, it's an odd thing to be able to, on the very first day, say, I can do every part of the stage, of every stage, when you don't technically know what's coming. It's odd, very, very odd. Nonetheless, there's still a couple of boss attacks which really sort of screw me over and I don't fully understand. There's a couple of them from the stage 4 boss which are a pain in the ass, and yeah, they're all doable. It's nice that way. All of the attacks are very doable. It's just some of them are really annoying for me to actually do. But to be honest, it wouldn't be a Touhou game if I could do all of them on the first day and yada yada yada, so I'm not overly fussed about it right now. I'm pretty sure I can get the 1cc on hard that I want, because I can do the stages pretty well, it's just whether I will do them well or not. I do love Marissa's shot type. I actually like all of the shot types in 10 Desires. It's slightly annoying that they only have one shot type each, but when you consider the fact that they have like every shot they've ever had type of shot type, it does make sense. But yeah, all of them are very good. Yomu is probably the hardest to use for obvious reasons, but all of them are very good, all of them are perfectly acceptable power against bosses, and very, very decent otherwise. Obviously I like using Marissa because, you know, it's freaking Marissa, I have to like using Marissa, but yeah, she has a lot of power in both focus and unfocus shots, which is nice, but she has a little bit of range issues, and those lasers don't pierce, man. Seriously, that bugs me so much that the lasers don't pierce, because apart from it's just annoying in the first place that they don't pierce, because the lasers always pierce, and it doesn't make sense that they don't. It really removes a fair bit of the utility that Marissa should otherwise have, because, you know, it's just, okay, the lasers tilt, and that's nice, but that's not really acceptable in comparison, because, you know, it's just annoying, really. There's a fair few sections in stages 4 and 5 where you would really like to be able to hit the enemies behind what you're actually shooting, and the magic napalm missile, you know, splash damage won't hit them. Splash damage on Marissa, by the way, seems really strange. I don't know why, but it's weird to have exploding stuff there. But nonetheless, I'm getting distracted here. I do think the Marissa shot type is good though. It's maybe not the best one there. Thinking, in technical terms, probably Sana's is the best. Reimu's is decent actually, but not as great because the homing is still very, very weak, so there's a big power transition between focus and unfocus. It's not perfect, to be honest, but yeah, probably the most well-rounded shot type is Sana is, because she's got that very high spread when unfocused, and she's still got decent power when focused because everything curves into the middle. And we are at the Dormy Hole. This is good. Gonna check, can I go for the whale? No, I cannot. Sad face. You have to have a star character in order to reach the whale. That much is pretty much defined. So, yeah, gonna have to go the long way around. But yeah, I still really like Marissa. I really love the fact that Marissa goes so fast when in trance mode though. That's something everybody else struggles with, I found. Is the fact that they all move roughly the same speed as normal when in trance. So compared to Marissa, you can't collect the stuff nearly as well. Probably Marissa's trance is the best, not because it's Marissa's, but because it's got the same power pretty much as everybody else's, but she moves so fast you can collect the spirits much better, and you really, really need to use trance in order to get spirits appropriately in this game. So yeah. That's another thing I like about the game, is the fact that it promotes aggressive play. It doesn't punish you very much for going up to the top of the screen or going to actively collect the spirits, because most of the time the fire which is around is not that severe. Even on hard, there's not that much which generally shoots at you. Please, Mr. Bunker. Oh, good, Mr. Bunker. But yeah, it's a lot of the time you can get a lot of spirits, and you can force yourself up to the top of the screen. It's really good. It teaches good habits, I think. And he's actually in a heavy buff, he's not in the bunker. I don't know which is better actually, all things considered, but whatever. I'm going for a shot in 3, he's getting on in 4. He's probably not even going to get on in 4 because I think he's about 112 yards away or something, but 114 somewhere around there. But yeah. So 10 to size is pretty cool. Definitely worth the wait, and I am happy with it, to be honest. Yeah, you might say it's too easy at times. There are some attacks which are still very hard though, but most of them are very doable. But there's a lot of cool concepts in the thing, and as soon as that extra stage gets fixed, I will definitely be attacking that once again and hopefully clearing it. It took me a long time actually to work out some of them. Some of the attacks in that extra stage are so weird, but I think what threw me more is the hitboxes of the animals, but whatever, it doesn't matter. He's got a bogey, I'm going to get a birdie, I hope. This should not be a difficult putt at all, so birdie it is. And with that done, we are victorious against Diddy using DK, which is pretty cool. We're like 7-up or something, I think. Yep, 7-up it is. That was not too bad at all. So yeah, we now have Star Diddy, so let's go ahead and check that. Of course we got a new challenge, so the next one is up, but that is not exactly what's going to happen next time. Anyway, let's go check out Diddy. Diddy's drive goes up to 245, which is pretty good, to be honest. His impact is lowered about 4 bars, but really, Diddy's pretty good. He's just about at the limit of control characters, because the next one up is Yoshi, and Yoshi is neutral in control, so you can't really call him a control character at this point. But he's got a solid 245 yard drive, and he's not overly high, he's not overly excessive in draws, so he's a pretty good character. Maybe not the best ever, because that drive is kind of low, but still. Anyhow, this is gamercal. We've been talking about a whole load of stuff because we can. It's Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, and join me next time where I'm probably going to regret doing it, but the Bowser Championship is what I'm going to aim for next. So hopefully that's going to go okay. See you next time.